Have you ever felt isolated, like the world doesn't fully understand you or connect with you? It's a feeling many of us experience at some point in life, but for some, it runs deeper. You're not alone in feeling this way. In fact, this sense of solitude often carries a deeper meaning, one that's woven into the fabric of your journey. The truth is, many chosen ones, those who carry a unique light, a divine energy, find themselves walking a path of loneliness. But here's the key: this loneliness, it isn't a curse, it's not a punishment, it's a divine design, a part of God's greater plan. This path may feel challenging, even painful at times, but it's meant to refine you, to strengthen you, and to align you with a purpose that's far greater than you can imagine. In this video, we're going to dive into this profound truth together. We'll explore 7 powerful reasons why the chosen often find themselves alone and uncover how these moments of solitude can actually become stepping stones, leading to self discovery, spiritual growth, and a deeper connection with God. So, if you've ever found yourself questioning, why don't I fit in? Why does my path feel so isolated? Or why do others fail to truly see or understand who I am? Stay with us. This message is for you. By the end of this video, you'll have a fresh perspective on your journey and the tools to embrace this season of solitude with faith and hope. Because God has a plan for your life, and even in the quiet moments, even in the loneliness, His goodness is at work, His love is guiding you. Let's get started and explore how your unique journey of solitude is not only part of His plan, but a testament to His infinite love working in and through your life. Reason 1: protecting your energy. As a chosen one, your energy is unique, it's powerful, and because of that, it naturally attracts people. But here's the thing: not everyone who is drawn to you can match your vibration. Many people, often unknowingly, end up draining your energy without offering anything in return. This leaves you feeling exhausted and sometimes even depleted. Picture yourself as a bright flame, beautiful, radiant, and warm. Moths will inevitably swarm to your light. Some are drawn by genuine admiration, while others simply seek to take advantage of your warmth. This imbalance forces you to become more protective of your light. Over time, you begin to realize not everyone deserves access to your energy. You learn to be selective about who you allow into your space. And as you grow, you develop the ability to recognize people who uplift you, energize you, and align with your purpose versus those who only take and leave you drained. Until you find people who truly resonate with your energy and contribute positively to your life, solitude often becomes the better choice. But here's the truth: this period of solitude is not a punishment. It's not a time of despair, it's a gift. It's an opportunity to nurture your energy and to strengthen your connection with yourself and with the universe. Solitude creates a sacred space for you to recharge, to reflect, and to refocus. It allows you to cultivate mindfulness and to deepen your understanding of who you truly are. By embracing this time of solitude, you learn to set healthy boundaries, boundaries that protect your light, while still leaving space for the right people to enter your life. This balance is essential. It's the key to preserving your energy and ensuring that you can continue to shine brightly in a world that so desperately needs your light. Reason 2: few can truly support you. As a chosen one, you carry a deep emotional and spiritual understanding. It's a gift, but it's also something most people simply cannot comprehend. While you may inspire and support others with ease, few can return the same level of depth and understanding to you. This often creates a sense of isolation, even when you're surrounded by people. Think for a moment about the role you often play in relationships. Chances are, you're the problem solver, the confidant, the one others turn to for guidance, advice, and emotional support. But when the tables are turned and you're the one facing struggles, who do you turn to? For many chosen ones, this lack of reciprocal support is one of the most challenging aspects of their journey. It's a reminder of the importance of cultivating inner resilience, of learning to rely on the strength and wisdom that comes from within. However, this solitude is not without purpose. It's an opportunity, a chance to trust your own inner strength, to build a deeper, more meaningful relationship with yourself. And while it may take time, this journey also opens the door to finding others who truly resonate with your soul. These connections may be rare, but when they come, they will be authentic. They will be profound. Yes, this journey can feel lonely at times, but it's an essential step in your spiritual evolution. It teaches you to distinguish between the superficial interactions and the truly meaningful connections. Ultimately, this process will guide you toward a support system that aligns with your purpose, your values, and your unique light. So even when it feels like no one truly understands you, remember this: God is using this solitude to strengthen you and to prepare you for relationships that will uplift your spirit and align with your divine purpose. Reason 3. The need for inner healing. Many chosen ones carry deep wounds, scars from past experiences, whether from relationships, childhood, or life's many challenges. These wounds run deep, and they need time, space, and care to truly heal. Solitude provides the perfect environment for this. It creates a sanctuary for introspection, for growth, and for the opportunity to face your pain head on. Healing is rarely a straight path, it's not neat or predictable. Instead, it's a journey, a winding road that often involves revisiting old wounds, uncovering layers of pain you didn't even realize were there. During this time, solitude can feel like both a blessing and a challenge. On one hand, it's liberating, giving you the freedom to explore your emotions without external distractions. But on the other, it can be difficult to sit with your pain, to confront the shadows you may have avoided for so long. Yet, this is where the transformation happens. Solitude allows you to focus on self-reflection, on shadow work, and on uncovering hidden truths about yourself. It's in these quiet moments that real healing begins. And though this journey can feel lonely at times, it's an essential step toward attracting healthier, more aligned connections in the future. When you take the time to heal your inner wounds, you create space. Space for relationships that reflect your wholeness, your authenticity, instead of relationships that mirror your past pain. Through this process, you gain powerful tools to understand yourself, to nurture yourself, and to fully embrace who you are. This self-awareness not only fuels your personal growth, but it also enhances your ability to guide and inspire others on their own healing journeys. Remember this, your healing is not just for you, it's part of your divine purpose. God uses your transformation to shine a light for others, to show them that healing is possible and that even the deepest wounds can lead to wisdom, strength, and grace. Reason 4. A higher standard for relationships. As a chosen one, you simply can't settle for superficial connections. Your energy, your high vibration, demands more. It calls for depth, authenticity, and alignment from those around you. But finding someone who matches your frequency, that takes time and patience. Sure, superficial relationships might temporarily fill the void. They might offer some comfort in the moment. But in the end, they often leave you feeling even more disconnected. Because as a chosen one, your soul craves something deeper. You long for meaningful connections, the kind that nourish your spirit, the kind that align with your purpose. This high standard can sometimes make it feel like the right people are impossible to find. But the truth is, this standard is necessary. It's a filter, a way to protect your energy and ensure that only the right people enter your life. And here's the beautiful part, the universe is working behind the scenes. During this waiting period, it's aligning circumstances, preparing both you and the people meant for you for something meaningful, for a connection that's balanced, purposeful, and divine. This process requires trust in God's timing, trust in the understanding that true compatibility can't be forced or rushed. While you wait, you're given an opportunity to reflect, to look inward, to align with your higher self and clarify your own values and expectations. When you do this, when you truly embrace your authenticity, you begin to attract relationships that reflect that same authenticity, relationships that contribute to your spiritual growth and align with your purpose. These are the connections that will stand the test of time. They will provide mutual support, inspiration, and a foundation built on trust and shared values. So if you've ever wondered why it feels like you're waiting for something that may never come, know this: God isn't withholding good things from you. He's preparing you for something far greater than you can imagine. Because when the right people do enter your life, it will all make sense, and you'll see that the wait was worth it. Reason 5. Past wounds create barriers. For many chosen ones, emotional scars from past relationships and experiences can create barriers. These protective walls, while natural and understandable, often make it difficult to fully open up to others. The pain of betrayal, rejection, or abandonment can linger long after the events have passed. These experiences shape how you view relationships, leaving you to question, is it safe to trust again? While these barriers serve as a defense, shielding you from further pain, they can also hold you back. They can create a sense of loneliness and even prevent you from forming the deep, meaningful connections your soul craves. But here's the truth: healing and self-reflection are the keys to breaking down these walls. It starts with addressing the root causes of your fears and insecurities. By confronting the pain that's been holding you back, you can begin to release it. Slowly, you open yourself to the possibility of trust, of love, of genuine connection. This process isn't easy. It requires patience, it requires compassion for yourself and for the journey you've been on. But as you work through these barriers, something beautiful begins to happen. you develop a deeper capacity for empathy, a greater understanding of not only your own emotions but the emotions of others. This growth doesn't just enrich your own life, it enriches your relationships. It allows you to connect with others on a deeper, more authentic level. And as you let go of the pain that's been weighing you down, you'll find that love and connection are no longer something to fear, they become something to embrace. Remember, healing is a journey, and each step you take brings you closer to the relationships and connections God has planned for you. Reason 6. Preparation for a greater purpose. Periods of solitude are not accidental, they're not random or meaningless. The universe, or perhaps more accurately, God, uses this time to prepare you for your unique mission. Without the noise and distractions of the world, you're given a rare gift, the ability to focus, to hone your skills, to deepen your connection with the divine, and to align with your true purpose. Think of this time as a sacred retreat, a chance to step away from the chaos and reconnect with your essence. It's an opportunity to gain clarity about your path and to discover who you are at your core. During this preparation period, you may feel a strong pull, a calling towards self-discovery, creative expression, or spiritual practices. These activities aren't just pastimes, they're tools. They strengthen your sense of self, they prepare you, and they shape you into the light worker, the guide, or the healer you're meant to become. This season of solitude isn't a sign of stagnation. It's not about being stuck or left behind. No, it's a period of profound growth, of alignment, of becoming. Embracing this time allows you to cultivate the skills, the wisdom, and the insights necessary to make a meaningful impact in the world. It's a reminder that every step in your journey, even the quiet, lonely ones, are part of a greater plan. And when the time comes, when the next chapter of your life arrives, you'll be ready. You'll step into your purpose with confidence, with clarity, fully prepared to fulfill the mission God has placed on your heart. So if you're in a season of solitude right now, don't resist it, embrace it, lean into it. Trust that this time is preparing you for something far greater than you can imagine. Reason 7, your depth can be intimidating. Your light, your wisdom, and your ability to see beyond the surface can sometimes make others uncomfortable. Many people prefer the safety of their comfort zones. They avoid the transparency, the truth, and the raw honesty that you bring. This often leads to a natural distancing, because the reality is, only those who are ready for your intensity, your authenticity, will choose to stay. Your presence has a unique effect. It shines a light on the hidden parts of others, their strengths, their potential, but also their insecurities. While this can inspire growth, it can also trigger fear. Some may feel defensive, others may withdraw entirely. But remember this, their reaction is not a reflection of your worth. It's a testament to your power, your authenticity, your ability to live and speak in truth. Though this experience can feel isolating, it's also a gift, a filter. It ensures that the people who remain in your life are the ones who are truly aligned with your journey. And over time, you'll find those people. The ones who not only appreciate your depth, but who share it. The ones who are not afraid to meet you at your level. These are the connections that matter. They'll be meaningful, fulfilling, and built on a foundation of trust, vulnerability, and mutual respect. Your depth is not a burden, it's a gift. It's what sets you apart as a chosen one. By embracing your authenticity, you not only stay true to yourself, but you also encourage others to do the same. You become a beacon, fostering relationships that are rich in understanding and rooted in love. So if your depth feels like it's too much for some people, that's okay. It simply means you're making space for the right ones to enter your life. To all the chosen ones out there, remember this. Your solitude is not a punishment, it's a preparation. The universe, or rather God, is shaping you for something extraordinary, aligning your spirit, your heart, and your mind with your divine purpose. Use this time wisely, heal, grow, reflect, and deepen your connection with your true essence. Trust that the right relationships, the right opportunities, and the right moments will come, all in God's perfect timing. Your journey is important, your light is needed in this world. So embrace this phase of loneliness, not as an ending, but as a stepping stone towards something far greater. Know that even in your solitude, you are never truly alone. We're here, a community of kindred souls, walking similar paths, sharing in this experience. If this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share them in the comments below. And if this spoke to your heart, don't forget to like this video. It helps spread this message to others who may need it too. Make sure to subscribe to God's Goodness for more insights on spirituality, self-discovery, and personal evolution. And until next time, remember this, you are a masterpiece in progress, your journey matters, your light matters. Peace and light to you all.